I'm Tim. Welcome to Watch One, and thanks for logging on. Today we're looking at the IWC Big Pilot's Watch Edition Le Petit Prince reference 5009-08, 46mm in brushed and polished stainless steel. You can see this Antoine de Saint-Exupéry limited edition on our website, watchyouwant.com. Purchase it there if you like, and if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watch You Want Inc. Now you can see, as with the previous Antoine de Saint-Exupéry Big Pilot limited editions, this one combines aesthetic refinements with the traditionally awesome proportions of the Big Pilot's watch. Almost 57mm, that's 56.5 from lug extremity to lug extremity. The watch is also 16mm thick, and it wears with every single millimeter of that presence on your wrist. Everything about this thing is oversized, from the hands, which could sit on a clock tower, to the crown, which looks big enough to secure a fitting in the side of a submarine. The bottom line is that this watch is a true tribute to the IWC pilot's watches of Antoine de Saint-Exupéry's era in the 1930s and 1940s, and it retains that instrument aesthetic while maintaining some luxury watch refinements that remind you it is, after all, a high-end, high-horology offering. Now you can see the quality of the strap. A little bit of a difference from the standard Big Pilot's watches, which feature alligator leather. This one is more of a vintage style in the Saint-Exupéry mode, featuring calfskin and a contrasting semi-patina stitch. It features the standard Big Pilot's watch single stainless steel deployant clasp, ultra high quality, finished in its entirety, even brushed on the interior of the clasp itself, that is inside the facing portions of the buckle. It's brushed, completely finished. There's no mark of machining or stamping left unresolved. A beautifully executed tribute to a true Renaissance man, pilot, World War II resistance fighter, and of course author. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry wrote The Little Prince, a little novella that was as much a adult reflection on sort of the contradictions of everyday life and the complexities of the world as it was a children's book designed to teach lessons in the process. So the watch kind of works on two levels. There's the Saint-Exupéry tribute and the literary references, and then there's also the substance of the Big Pilot's watch itself. Now this is the 5009, and really since 2012, when this model debuted, the 5009, it sat at the top of IWC's Pilot Watch Pantheon. Now, it features the latest caliber 51111. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment, but it's the dial that sits above that awesome bidirectional winding IWC in-house caliber that really sets this one apart. Now, distinctions from the standard 5009 are many but subtle. First and foremost, there's this gorgeous, radiant, sunburst blue dial. It's a metallic sunburst blue that does have directional grain and really explodes in direct sunlight. It glows softly in the indirect lighting of my light box, but when this thing is outside, it really comes alive. It has tremendous dynamism, beauty, and depth. Now, the minute track is calibrated differently than on the standard 5009, more elaborately calibrated. I actually find this one's just a little bit more legible. Likewise, all of the applied Arabic numerals are stylized and quite a bit more deluxe than what you'll find on the standard printed dial of a IWC 5009 pilot's watch. Likewise, the index triangle at 12 has a little bit of a rounded flourish on the bottom that distinguishes it from the standard model. The hands, which are more finely tapered, are more broadsword, with the thick portion coming towards their terminus than the kite hands of the standard model. Likewise, you'll notice that the date features a contrasting white date wheel within a framed date aperture, two distinctions that also set it apart from the standard model. And to cap it all off, we have a power reserve gauge that's printed a little bit differently. And if you take a look at the standard IWC 5009, you'll see the difference right away. Now, the caseback does feature a stamping of the Petit Prince on his little planet that he rules solo. You can see the tribute to the Petit Prince, and this watch, being one of 1,000, is noted as one of a limited series of 1,000 without being individually numbered. So IWC wants to be equitable in the distribution of its limited watches. It doesn't want anyone who may have a predilection for a certain number or an aversion to a certain number to be unduly favored or disadvantaged, hence one of 1,000 made. Now, the caliber, to get back to the heart and soul of this pilot's watch, is IWC's in-house 51111 caliber, the latest evolution of the 2000 to present 5000 and later 50,000 series. This one packs all the toys. You have bidirectional winding featuring IWC's signature in-house Peloton winding system Their own invention in 1950, copied by many, only one company still does it better than any other. Shock protected, making it virtually unique in the annals of automatic winding systems. It's exceptionally rugged and well suited to a watch of this character. Now, in addition to the 7-day power reserve and the efficient bidirectional pawl-based winding, you have a free-sprung balance with a handmade Breguet overcoil hairspring, so it's very resistant to positional deviation, that is timing deviation. Based on different positions it may experience on the wrist or on your dresser at night. Moreover, the watch, which features an immense amount of IWC savoir-faire, is the largest automatic caliber in the world, and it's worth noting that because IWC makes the case and designs the movement, inside of this case, which features an anti-magnetic soft iron shield, the movement itself actually fills every millimeter of this cavernous carapace. You can see this IWC Edition Le Petit Prince Antoine de Saint-Exupéry limited edition tribute watch, 1 of 1,000, reference 50908, and you can buy it on our website, watchyouwant.com.